Well, we pulled into this way station in London, Kentucky for the night to take our 10-hour break and get up in the morning and do our delivery. Pretty nice big space. Hey.
Howdy.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice parking. I was going to show you out the back window, but that ain't going to work out too well right now. But there's a lot of spaces left in here. There's lots of parking. We've been sitting here watching the trucks go by as they're possibly getting pulled in to get inspected. I think there's a Prime truck inside there right now getting his oil checked. But I'm planning on doing this video tour or tour of the truck. I've already gotten some footage of the outside, and I'm going to do the inside before it gets dark. Just straightening up a few things in the truck before I do the video. So we'll see y'all in a minute. Is the inside of the truck. There's all the instrument panel, steering wheel. Condon's going to explain what all this stuff does in a minute. I'm just showing you the front of the truck. That's his GPS, phone, iPad for Google Maps. There's our Omnitrax or Qualcomm, whatever it is you want to call it. There's all the controls for the lights and the fifth wheel unlock, suspension dump, off-road. There's the controls for the air conditioning and the heat. There's the trailer and the tractor brakes. USB plug and a 12 volt or whatever that's called. There's more gauges. There's a little cubby hole back there. We keep pins, and that's my eyeglass case. Over here is my little section. Usually my iPad will sit right there on that little flat spot, and that's my microphone and all that stuff over there. There's my GPSs. We got one that's a Rand McNally. That small one is a Rand McNally, and the other is, what's that thing?
Garmin.
That's a Garmin. Garmin and Rand McNally. The Rand McNally one has been acting a little crazy lately. And the reason why we quit using this one a while back is because it would give you crazy routes. It wouldn't follow a truck route or at least one where trucks were allowed. So we started using this one again, and it's done lost its damn mind. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Well, we're trying the Garmin again just to see.
Yeah, we're trying this Garmin again, and it seems to be getting better. It's almost like it's learning the roads. I don't know. I know it sounds a little crazy, but that's what I think it's doing anyway. But between that Condon's Rand McNally and the Google Maps, we usually find where we're going. There's the cup holders and hand sanitizers, and I have my mask hanging here along with the truck pirate. Keep him wherever we go. It's something my daughter got for me in Panama City. so I keep it with me. This little mount right here is where I mount the phone. That's when you see us doing video in the truck when we're talking and whatnot, that's usually where it's at. Alright, up here is some cubby holes, a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff up there. Condon's high-vis vest and some more masks and tissues, and there's a paper towel holder. And this is my side. This is where I keep paperwork. Keep paperwork in that cubby and keep paperwork right there. And some more paperwork right there. Of course, there's more stuff I could fit up there. I just don't want to clutter it up, because when you hit those big bumps on the highway, if you don't have this stuff situated correctly, it will come down on your head and it is not fun. So here's the curtains that go around the front for when we bed down at night. That way we don't have to keep the center curtains closed all the time. These are the center curtains. Anyway, our seats in this truck are still dirty. We have not cleaned them ourselves yet. So yeah, they're looking a little rough. Like there was some stuff spilled in this one apparently before we got it, and nobody ever cleaned it. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. And of course I have my rugs down. Yeah, this has got those little, what do you call those lights? Little red lights? Night lights, floor lights, whatever. So you can see when you get up at night. Alright. There's where we keep our trash can, and my shoes are down there, and there's some cleaning supplies. And under the bunk, it's the APU. That's the APU filter. And some more cleaning supplies down there. There's the truck toilet, the famous truck toilet. Over here on the bottom, there next to the toilet, is the fridge. It has a lock on it. Right there, you can slide forward and backwards to lock it or unlock it. And there's the handle. We just keep drinks in there and my salad dressing stuff. That's about it. Well, you keep water. There's water in the back in there. There's nothing in the freezer section right there. I don't have anything that needs to be frozen. It's where we keep our extra water. Oh, let me shut this. We have our little drawer here that's got stuff in it. I keep extra sheets and some personal items in there. Sure nobody's interested in that. Here's our little slide out table. Now in our Kenworth, or the two Kenworths that we did have, we had that big table that would swing out. We missed that terribly because it was such a handy dandy little thing to have. Now this is handy, don't get me wrong. You know, it comes out and you can use it for whatever. You know, you can do work on it and make, you know, prepare food or whatever. It comes in handy, don't get me wrong. We appreciate it. It's just not nearly as big and roomy as the ones that are in the Kenworths. And we miss it.
Plus you have TV with an antenna.
Yeah. And the other Kenworths, or in the Kenworths, we had a TV mount that was right there on that wall. These Internationals don't have that. You have to install one yourself, which we're probably not going to do. But we are going to put a TV in here. We just got to figure out how we're going to put it in here without damaging anything. So the last thing we want to do is damage anything in here, because this is a really, really nice truck. And we want to return it in good condition if we ever have to return it, which we hope we don't, because we're extremely happy with it. Alright, so here's the lights up top and curtains. They're a sound proofing curtains, so
Yeah, they're really insulated.
they're insulated way better than what was in the Kenworths. And the magnets work really well, so they shut really easy. Listening to Zello while we're doing this. But here's the cabinet up top. I guess it would be easier if I sat down and showed you that. There's the cabinet. See that? I see a spot I didn't see.
Oh, damn.
You can't see that
You just now getting down there, huh?
without the camera. Anyway. Got some containers in there, plates, forks, spoons, extra drinks. I don't think we have anything up there because I can't reach it. Coffee cups. I'm sorry if this is making y'all a little dizzy.
Ouch. Yeah.
And of course, up here on this top bunk, which we took the mattress off of, it doesn't have the mattress up there anymore. This lip keeps everything from, this lip right here keeps everything from sliding. So like when you put on brakes, you don't have to worry about any of this stuff sliding. It stays put. So that's our storage up there, and there's our other cooler that keeps, we have our food in there. And in the bunk area, below the bunk, on each side, there are these huge storage bins. And trust me when I say that's huge for a truck. It fits 4 of those containers like we had in the bottom section of in the Kenworth. So it fits 4. We got 4 there, and we have 4 more there. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of dark. But an exciting part about the truck is we have windows, and not those little tiny little windows like you see in a lot of trucks. We got big windows
With screens.
with screens, so we can let the windows open like in the fall or the spring when it's cool, and not have to worry about mosquitoes or any other critters
It has top
getting in
windows
here.
too, with screens.
Yeah, it does. Got top windows with screens. You see Con has made himself at home back here.
It is home.
I did make up the bed. Yep. You know how that works. And there's the other window. And of course that light is blinding the camera.
This is home.
And these are the controls back here in the back. You have to let Condon tell you about that. I
It's
don't know.
the APU. Thermo King.
That's the controls for the APU, Thermo King APU. That round thing right there is a magnet that I put up there for Condon to mount his phone on whenever we're back here in the sleeper. Below that is a light switch for the sleeper. You can control that. The only thing I don't like about this truck is there's no way to lock the doors from back here. And I really enjoyed that feature on the Kenworth. So no matter if you couldn't remember if you locked the doors, you just hit that button and it would lock. So it's kind of frustrating not to have that feature on this truck, but we always make sure we lock the doors anyway. But it's always nice to just be able to hit that button anytime you might have second thoughts or doubts about if you
This
lock
one's
them.
got built-in inverter, and it has built-in receptacles. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, we do have a oh yeah, I wish I had a flashlight. I don't think you can get to see
The
that.
Kenworth had an add-in inverter.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, we got plugs there, and that right there we have plugged in there, and we have a microwave plugged in right there, and of course that box has USB plugs on it. That's not something that came with the truck. We put that in. It's just stuck to the wall with Velcro.
We carry it with us too. Like when we had to have PM done, we carry that, and it's got like 6 USBs, so we can plug everything in.
Yep.
We don't have to tote everything with us. And we also added on the other side, of course this side we have them too, but you have the extra outlets.
Yeah. Bunches of outlets.
That was not plugged in right now.
Yeah, it's not. Back here, I forgot to show y'all, that's where we have our coffee pot. It's one of the little K-Cup. It's not a Keurig brand, but it is a K-Cup type coffee pot. And it's small, it does 1 cup at a time. And that's about it. Well, here's the bunk, here's the bed where we sleep. And yes, we both fit on there. We sleep quite comfortably.
Got us a sleep dog mattress.
Yeah, we have a sleep dog mattress that we went out and purchased ourselves and replaced the mattress that was in here. And that's about it. That's home. Microwave. Oh, I didn't show this side, did I? Microwave. And here is the food storage side of the truck. We keep paper towels and stuff up there, plates that are, you know, easily accessed, so we don't have to dig them out of that container that's in the other cabinet. I have my croutons and stuff up there for my salads. I have salad dressings, bread, peanut butter, you know, just that kind of stuff in there. So yeah, we got it set up pretty nice. Conan's in the front and he's going to show all the components in the front of the truck and explain what they do. You're excited about that, aren't you?
I am overly excited about this, boy.
Okay, well,
Could not finish my day without it.
hold on to your hats, folks. Here it comes.
Start out with the mirrors in the door. Electric windows, of course, electric mirrors and heated mirrors, which is nice, and you can even use those when it's raining and it burns the rain off so you can actually see. Of course, the gauges and all. Yeah, where you turn your lamp check, where you can check everything when you get out to do your pre-trip and all, work lights so you can see at night, and of course your lights and all. And you got everything for your windshield wiper and all, and then of course on this side, that's how you actually shift gears, put it in drive and all that stuff, which is kind of, you don't want to do it like you do the windshield wiper. Actually, it will change the gears. All the little knobs down here, which is nice. You got your locks in for all your axles and everything. You got your lights on and off, sleeper lights, suspension dump for when you're hitching and unhitching, and you can actually control your back air as you're driving from up here, which is something you can't do in the Kenworth. Fifth wheel slide, which is interesting if you hit that by accident and everything starts moving back and forth. And this one has something the Kenworth don't, which is the fifth wheel unlock. So you can actually unlock your fifth wheel from in here. So once you get out, you don't have to get your puller and pull. You just get in here and mash a button, you hear it slide out, and you can drive off, which is nice. And then of course we got, you know, extra gauges, analog gauges, and of course digital gauges in here that you can do. You got your primary, secondary air, your fuel, def, oil, temperature, all that different kind of stuff. Anyway, that's about it for all the gauges and all. And then, like she said, the Omnitrax, which is, you know, what keeps up with everything, using time and all. This one has very nice air up front and in the back. It's a lot better than the Kenworth is. Blows out a lot more. You know, keeps you cooler and everything, especially when you go down to Texas. Get down in there, the APUs won't even keep you cool. West won't stand by.
Well, folks, we are leaving the truck for the weekend. Going home. Yay! Getting everything in the trunk situated. Got all of our stuff packed in the car. Conan's getting the cooler down from the top bunk because it's way too high for me to get it.
I think that's it, isn't it?
I think that's everything. We got back to the yard with how many minutes on the clock?
6.
6 minutes on the clock.
We did 616 miles. Basically local, like 3.
Yeah, well, it was regional, but it
3
was...
states.
Yeah, within 4 states. Because we did Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee this week.
Yeah, we was.
Uh-huh.
We were still in Tennessee when we got up this morning, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Barely. We were there.